Hello, everyone. Trying to see if I'm straight here. It is Thursday night instead of Wednesday night. Sorry for the quick change last night, but my husband texted me at 5 o'clock and said, "Hey, you want to go to a Travelers game?" He said, "I'm on my way." I'm like, "Okay." So, thank you for bearing with me on that. All right. I can never tell if it's straight. It doesn't. Oh, well. So we're a day late. I am giving you a minute to get on, and I will get this shared over to my laptop, or on my laptop. I will share it to my group. So I go live in my Creating with Cindy page, and then I like to share it with my group in case somebody is looking for it there. So let me do that real quick, and then we will get started. If you are new to my Facebook Live, I do this usually Wednesday nights at 7:30. I'll come to you live and we'll make something fun together, and then the next week I give it away. So last week I was babysitting and I wasn't able to come live. This really looks crooked to me. I think it's just the weight of the phone. Oh well. I wasn't able to come to you live last week. I was babysitting my grandkids, but I left you this video to make this wild fern card. So at the end, I will tell you who won this. Every week I give away the card I made the week before. So next week, somebody will win this fun green card. So last week was this one. The week before that, I forgot to draw and tell you the week before that was this card. So I will also tell you who won that card at the end. And then I'll show you some other cards, not with this set, but the other new in colors. So if you're not aware of it, our new catalog launched yesterday, our new annual catalog. I have it right here, and I can show you the inside now. So this is our new catalog, and let me show you the page. So this stamp set that we're using tonight is called the Leaf Collection. Let me show you what it's a background stamp, so it's just one big stamp. So let me show you what it looks like in the catalog. So here's the catalog page. So they did, they cut out a bunch of different colors and made a really tall card with it, which is fun too. And it's showing at the bottom, the background. I have shelves in the way, so it's hard to get, but those are the background stamps that we have. The other set I'm using just for the sentiment is this Thoughtful Wishes. So I'm just using this You Make Life Better, but this is a really nice set too. And then so I'm using the Shy Shamrock as one of the new in colors. And I'm using a little bit of Shaded Spruce too to go with it, but this glimmer paper is also Shy Shamrock. So let me show you. Sorry, I should have had it open before. This glimmer paper comes in a set with all the new in colors. So that's the Shy Shamrock that we're using. It's very glimmery. Hey, buddy. And then there is Petunia Pop. So purpley color, my favorite. This is Summer Splash. So that's a bluish green. It's more blue than green. Then there is Peach Pie. I just love this glimmer paper. And Pretty in Pink. So those are the new in colors. You can order anything out of the new catalog now. It's so exciting. So let me know if you're interested in that. I should have printed out a flyer. I'll post it on Facebook probably tomorrow. There's a new, if you've thought about joining Stampin' Up, and you can be just what we call a happy shopper, so you don't have to have classes, you don't have to do live videos, you don't have to do any of that. You can just get a discount on all of your purchases. They have an absolutely fantastic joining special. And I wrote it down. Let me find my paper. So normally when you join, you get $125 worth of product for $99, and you don't pay any shipping on that shipment. So you just pay $99 plus tax. So that's already a great deal. You're getting $25 free and free shipping, which is nice too. Right now they're having a special just for the month of May. You get that. You get $125 worth of product. Hey, Nancy, for $99. Plus, they're also going to send you new in-color stuff. So all of the ink pads, so all 5 new in-color ink pads, a set of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and it's the set with all 5 colors in it. I don't remember how many sheets of each. The designer series paper, which you'll see on some cards that I'll show you here at the end, and then the markers. So not the blends, but the marker set. So the set of 5 markers. All of that you will also get free in your starter kit. So that is $82 worth of product in addition to the $125 that you get. So you get $207 in product for $99. So like I said, you do not have to do what I do, have classes, do lives. You can just purchase and save money. So that's a phenomenal deal. If you've thought about becoming a happy shopper and saving some money, now is a great time to do it. Okay, let's get started. Stamping, that's enough talking. Let's do our stamping. So you notice I have my glass mat here. We have heard that these are going to be available, but we have not heard any details. So if you didn't get one, if you didn't join and get one as a demonstrator, we've heard that they are supposed to be available, but they're great for background stamps. So let me put this on here because I don't have the block that is big enough for that. I need to bug my friend Patience because she said she would sell me one of hers. She's got several of them. So when you've got a big background stamp like this, so I've got my Shy Shamrock. Now you might not have been able to tell because it's kind of subtle, but these littler leaves I sponged in with Shaded Spruce just to give it a little depth. So I also have my Shaded Spruce. I'm just getting it ready. And my sponge dauber, which I have labeled Shaded Spruce, so I know what it goes with. All right, so we're going to take the Shy Shamrock and just ink this up, and it's really inky. And then, I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Take my sponge dauber and my Shaded Spruce, and I'm going to ink up these smaller ones in the Shaded Spruce. Now I could have taken a sponge dauber and inked them up separately. So taking a sponge dauber for the big ones in the Shy Shamrock. All right, we'll try that. And then you would normally huff on it, but I'm kind of far away to huff. But I'm going to just lay my paper down. And then I just have a piece of scratch paper because you want to rub that all around to get all that ink transferred to your cardstock. And I don't want to get all that green all over my fingers. All right, that should be good. So pick that up. Now you have a nice there. And then pick that up. Ooh. And there you go. Not fun. All right, we are going to just pull this off and we'll clean it later. But we're going to get it out of the way. So there is our background now. And you can tell a little bit of difference. It's pretty subtle, but I liked it. All right, and then the other thing we're going to stamp. So I just have a scratch of the Shy Shamrock, and I'm going to stamp in Shaded Spruce. Try saying that several times. Okay. And like I said, that sentiment was from the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set, because the background, of course, doesn't have any sentiment on its own. Let me move some of this out of the way. All right. We're going to take, these are probably my favorite dies. They're the Stylish Shapes, and I use them a lot, so I keep them on a magnetic. I think it's this one. Yeah. So we're going to grab my mini cut and emboss machine. We'll see how it does on the glass mat. If you have one of these and you have trouble getting your dies to go through, what they told us is that middle plate, push it back a little bit so it's not flush with that. It's a balancing act to try and get it on there. And this just fits in there. And then your top plate, you want it to line up with the bottom one. So hopefully I can do this without moving it. And then I just kind of hold them together until it grabs it. So it doesn't move on me. There we go. And now we have our sentiment all die cut. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So now we have our sentiment. We have everything we need. My ribbon has disappeared. I had it. Oh, here it is. It just got left over there. More Shy Shamrock. So this is a monochromatic. So this one I've got going this way. And because it is a darker color, I have this to go on the inside, a piece of basic white. You could stamp if you wanted to, ink up your big background stamp and do a little bit in the corner or something. I didn't want to try and figure out how to do that without it looking funny, so I just left it blank. All right, now, before you... Oh, where's my shaded spruce? Oh, dear. I must have forgotten to cut a piece of shaded spruce. Let's do that real quick. And I think I mentioned, but all of the measurements will be on my blog after this. So this is going to be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. There we go. All right, but I did put the ribbon around just the shaded spruce piece. So just wrap it around. I tied it in a knot. I thought that went better with this style than a bow. And then once you get it tied, you can always move it, because I want it pretty far to the left so there's room for my circles. Trim off those ends. I'm trying to remember where I put, yeah. So this I put on flat. To my shaded spruce. And it just has that thin border. And then I used dimensionals to put this on the card base. So because it's such a big piece, I would put one in each corner and then one in the middle. All right, and then that can go on your card base. And I like having the different widths there so that there's more around your shaded spruce than it's matte. Okay, now I did, because this was glimmer, I used glue dots to adhere my sentiment to the glimmer paper. And I just used 3 kind of in a triangle. So it's easier to just press them onto that rather than, you can pick them up like with the take your pick tool or something, but I find it easier just to do this. I'll put that in the middle of our glimmer. And then we'll put 2 more dimensionals just at the top and the bottom so that it will go over that ribbon. And then, of course, we have to have some bling. So this is some new bling that has all the in colors. And this card, you can tell I've already used a bunch of them. There was some Summer Splash in here, but it's this, what are they called? In color shimmer gems. And since we were using glimmer paper, I thought the shimmer gems were appropriate. So let's do, and I'm using my take your pick tool because it's makes it easier to pick up these little gems. And then we'll use another one there. Whoops. There. And that is it. There is our Shy Shamrock Glimmery Leaf Collection card. So, like I said, someone will win that next week. To show you the other in colors. So this is a class that I'm having later this month. I'm sorry, registration is already closed because I had to order everything yesterday. Where's my peach one? All right. So here is the Pretty in Pink. And again, it's using that glimmer paper and the gems. I know I love the new in colors too, Nancy. They're so pretty. Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and Peach Pie. And then this is the Shy Shamrock. So those are your 5. I mean, I do have this one in Shy Shamrock, but I used a different, I didn't like that big one. But those are your 5 in colors. So pretty. All right. So everybody that comments on this video here on Facebook will be in the drawing for this card next week. Let me uncover the ones from the last 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago was this card. This stamp carried over. These background ones did not. And these little embellishments did not. But I showed this before everything had retired. And so the winner of this one is Betty. So I'll get that one to her. And then this was the Wild Fern one from last week. So everything in this is has carried over. And then this is that same glimmer paper, but this is in the Summer Splash. And the winner of this is Debbie. So I will get those cards to them. And shortly you will find the dimensions for this card on my blog. And I will see you next Wednesday for something else new. I don't know what we're going to play with next week, but it'll be fun. All right. You're welcome, Betty. I will see you next week. Bye.